Hello, Guillermo Vidal here to welcome you to Aging Fearlessly, a good place to learn how best to grow old. Now, as some of you know, I've been spending a lot of time, a lot of energy analyzing ABC's The Golden Bachelorette to see what we can learn about senior dating. Now, maybe you're not there yet, but this is an important topic because finding love after 50 can be one of your greatest challenges at your third age. Believe me, I've gone through it. Now, the reason for using this program to teach about senior dating is because it shines a bright light on the topic, and not many things do. But the problem with the program for me is that it is so phony. Between the big mansion, the group activities, and the exotic dates, it's difficult to take much of it seriously. But I'm going to use what they present in the program as an opportunity to point out some interesting things that may come in handy should you start your search for a new love. And of course, the first has to be learning to notice the red flags in another so that you don't waste your time and energy on someone who might not be as good a fit for you as a romantic partner. Now, I've already mentioned in a previous video my thoughts that Pascal Ibgui shows many signs of being a narcissist. Now, hey, we all have self-serving tendencies, but a narcissist demands your constant attention, praise, and compliance. They expect to get their way in all situations. There's no room for what you want. Now, to me, Pascal is by far the most likable of Joan Vasso's suitors, so it's hard to talk about him this way. And it's not surprising, for narcissists are very charming and they get a lot of attention from everyone. And to me, it's just not that surprising that he made it to the final four. But I still see his narcissism. Now, Chuck Chappelle, another finalist, showed some strong signs that he is a very controlling individual. Surprisingly, this became obvious during the bowling group date the guys had with Joan. Disregarding the rules of these group dates, which really are designed for the Bachelorette to get to know these guys in the date, Chuck planted himself next to Joan at the bowling alley to prevent her from mingling with the other guys, and frankly, to send them a sign that she belongs to him. And it's very difficult to have a relationship with a controlling individual. Believe me, I've gone through it several times. Once they identify you as a partner, they mark you like a dog marks their territory. At first, being with a controller seems nice. Their desire to be with you at all times and to join you in all your activities may feel heartwarming, heck, even romantic. But what they're doing is casing the company that you keep. Now, anyone who gets a lot of your attention is a threat to the controlling individual. They don't want to compete for your attention, so they will not like anyone that you're close to. And eventually, a controller will isolate you, for they will not like your friends or family members. And they will make it difficult for you to maintain a relationship with those people, even if they're your kids. Now, on another topic, I think it is important to mention the other finalist, Guy Ganser. Apparently, there is a police record of some sort from a previous relationship out on him. And this is the second contestant from the show with a police encounter. Now, you know what? I'm not passing judgment on either person here, for I don't know the details. But there is a lesson for you to learn, and that is it's a good idea to at least Google a person you're dating. There are a lot of scam artists out there, even in dating. So you want to take the time to check and see if what someone is telling you about themselves is true. Last but not least, I want to talk about the incident that had Joan Vassos sending Mark Anderson home after their one-on-one date. That was tough on Mark because he believed their date had been perfect. But Joan didn't see it that way, and she went to the mansion to tell Mark personally that she wasn't feeling it. Now, first of all, I was really impressed with Joan's courage and the decency to tell Mark how she was feeling. Now compare this to the Golden Bachelor, Gary Turner, who basically told about half a dozen of the women in the show that he was in love with them. Now, I think being honest about your feelings to another is the right thing to do. Why keep somebody believing something that is not true, especially when it comes to matters of the heart? I mean, it's cruel to keep somebody hanging on. Yes, Mark was very disappointed, understandably so. Things didn't work out the way he wanted. But disappointment is a big part of life for all of us. And what Joan did was a gift for Mark. She gave him the gift of clarity. Mark doesn't have to guess where he stands anymore, and he is free to move on. As Mark's words and image filled the screen on his ride home, it was clear that he was at peace. He was disappointed, but he left sure that he was ready to find a new love in his life. That is a clarity that frees you up to go in a new direction. Okay, enough of this for now. See you soon.